Hey, good morning, everybody. How is it going? And welcome to the Gospel of Two Wheels, where the coffee's hot, the bikes are fast, and your comments are absolutely ridiculous. Brady Metter, it is so good to see you here. We missed you last week. I am sure you were doing some sort of volleyball thing with your awesome daughter, who is killing it, it looks like, in the whole volleyball world, which is awesome. Bruce Kennedy, good morning. How's it going? Oh, the coffee this morning is quite lovely. Mm. Oh, it's so good. I actually got some new coffee today. Not that a lot of you care, but some of you might care. From this place in Durango. This little, it's called, I think it's called Bread Bakery. Maybe it's just Bread. Anyway, Bread in Durango. They have their own coffee. It's super good. Roger Heard, what's happening? How's it going, man? Have you been out riding recently, Roger? I had someone, I don't know if you remember Justin, who came with me to pick up the 125, the one that, the 144. He was asking about you, and I said that you were doing so much better and out riding, which is awesome. Extreme Explorations, good morning. Michael Van de Sluis, Mojave Mike coming in from Vegas. What's happening? Oh, man. So I at least have to touch on the Shady Burrow Enduro. It was phenomenal. Mike Barnado, what's going down? Justin Monroe, what's happening? Hey, see, there's Justin. He's talking about you right now. Um, the let me put this on all messages. There we go. Yeah, the Shady Burrow Enduro, guys, was phenomenal. The day one video is currently uploading to YouTube right now. I'll get it published probably tonight. I don't know. It'll be anyway. It's done. It's edited. All that. It's getting uploaded to the internet, and then I have to put the title. Anyway, whatever. So soon. Roger Heard. It's awesome. It's been raining every day. Super rad. But yeah, Shady Burrow Enduro, guys. If you were there, you know it was epic. It was beyond epic. I mean, the weather could not have been better. Honestly, Mark Payne. Good morning, Jeff Benton. What's happening? Yeah, glad to have you here today live. So South Fork, Colorado is southern Colorado, down near it's on the east side of Wolf Creek Pass. If you're going to head, it's down towards the San Luis Valley. So I would call it almost south central. Anyway, it's not. I wouldn't say it's southeast. Anyway, it's way south, very close to New Mexico, and the Rio Grande runs through there. Creed is just to the north of it. Anyway, it's an amazing little place, completely full of Texans, which is crazy. I mean, like way more Texas plates than anything else. But Get Risky, good to see you. And Roger, I did get to hang out with your sister and Jeff and Vrenny. Actually, we had a lovely time. Vrenny and I hung out probably the longest because she was at a time check. So we were hanging out with her. But actually, that's not true. I got to hang out with Denise and Jeff too. It was awesome. Great to see him. Brady, absolutely. Damn Texicans. It's crazy. But that part of Colorado is absolutely amazing. And the trails are really, really, really cool. Super, like, super rocky. I mean, with the Rocky Mountains, we have rocks here. There's rocks everywhere, but like, it's extra rocky down there, a little bit more than normal. And I could. I mean, this is my third year racing it, so I mean, I knew what to expect, but it was a heck of a thing. It had been raining there for weeks, really, almost every day, and the ground was saturated in places. It was perfect in places. It was actually dusty in places. Barnado, your whole group was on the podium, but not me. Dang. It's a bummer. Yeah, so Ewan, it turns out if you guys watch this on Facebook, I had Ewan down as like 10th on Saturday and 5th on Sunday. He ended up actually 4th on Sunday. I haven't let him know. I got to tell him that. They must have fixed some more results. And so Bruce Kennedy, the arm pump was real. But yeah, I ended up 6th both days and 42nd overall. It's really not what I was hoping for. I was definitely hoping for a little bit better, but it's actually better than last year on the 125 and about normal. It's actually a little bit higher than normal, like a little bit better than normal for me for Rocky Mountain Enduro Circuit for 40A. It's a really fast class. Um, I can enter 45, which I think I'll do next time because I think I got to look. But Ian Leeming, a friend and local here, he won 45A and he beat me overall, but I think I would have been on the podium. So I got to bump up with the older guys. But anyway, it was awesome. Hey, Paul Valley coming in from Canada. Um, the Roger Hurd, the 300 was better. He asked which one was better, 125 or 300. For that race, 300 way better. And Brady Metter, I don't know why I'm so slow. uh, Part of why I am so slow is I don't know. I mean, I ride a lot actually, but I will say that honestly, leading up to last year's race, I was riding constantly, nonstop, nonstop, nonstop. Leading up to this year's race, way less riding because of the new house. Yeah, I have not been riding that much. So I know everybody thinks that's ridiculous, but it's true. The last like 6 months, 4 to 6 months, I really have not put that many hours on. But I haven't. If you looked at my tires, I normally go through tires like constantly. I have not, but this year. But that's going to change. We're almost done with the house. Well, we're almost done with part of the house, and then we got the shop. Anyway, whatever. Lots going on. Yeah, and Brady, that's ridiculous. I'm not writing since July 5th. That's your own fault, not mine. But also, I just wasn't born with that speed. Like some guys are just born with speed in them, and then they practice and work hard to get it out and get faster and faster. I just wasn't. Like I don't know. I'm just not that fast, but I have a lot of fun. So Jeremy Mullen, what's up? Um, uh, yes, Chris Nelson. I am doing well. I'm still whole. I didn't get hurt. Bike didn't get hurt. It's sitting right behind me. Fork seals did leak, so I just did those yesterday. Got it ready to ride tonight. I'm gonna get back out. And I'm excited. New bike. People I know were probably wondering. It's not here yet. Hopefully coming soon. And Mike P, I need to come practice in South Fork. I got to get down there. I see that tons of you guys are watching right now, but not a lot of you have hit the thumbs up button. So if you're in here on the chat, back out of that chat, hit the thumbs up, come on back into the chat. But yeah, the race was amazing. If you were there, you know. If you weren't, videos will be out soon. It's so good. Hey, Eric Cancer, what's happening? It's okay to be busy. Barnado, what's going down? I'm sure he's always giving us a thumbs up. But honestly, for me, racing is way more about just challenging myself and then also being around the moto family. I love the moto family so much, especially the off-road one. You all are amazing people and just so fun to be around. It was great seeing you, Mike. Everybody that was there, Justin, it was just great. And I love camping with you all and just hanging out. It was so much fun. Brian Woody from Seat Time was there. We got a little content together, which is awesome. He'll be in my video coming up today. The Florence GP, Brady. I do need to do that. That looked like a ton of fun. Is it happening next year? I want to do it. Snow made her turn back so much. So, Bruce Kennedy, Norley. I didn't know that's crazy. There's still snow on Cinnamon Pass because, I mean, there's not much snow. I have to check that out because, like right now, there is very little snow in those mountains. Very little. I mean, I'm sure there's packed in like ice, kind of like it just doesn't go away all year. But I had no idea it was still that much. Brady, that is good to know. I will try to stay up with that. Ooh, also, I am confirmed I'm going to be at the Grinduro in Texas. So with the boys, we're going to have fun. So if anybody else is going to be there that's here on YouTube, let me know. Comment now, live, or later if you're watching this later. Very excited to talk to Cole. We're going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. December 9th and 10th. very excited about that because it's just a ton of fun. Let's see what else is going down. What other? Well, first of all, what questions do you guys have? How's the house working out? Jeremy Mullen, it is. It's good. It's coming along. I'm a creature of convenience. That's why I ride dirt bikes more than I do other things because it's convenient to go fast. But so it's a little bit tough for me transitioning to a smaller, crappier house. But the land is what my wife wants, and the peace and quiet and getting out of town is what she wants. So that way it's very good. The house itself is coming along. We're dangerously close to being done inside the house with what we're like the remodel for now. We just have a couple little things left. One is the glass for our shower, which would be nice, so we don't have to share the kids' shower. But yes, it's coming. Roger, we have not started farming yet because our field needs a ton of work, which is going to happen like go over this winter and going into next spring. But yeah, it'll happen. Kevin O'Laughlin is Brady's room ready. So sadly, our house, the new house, has no room for anyone else. It's tiny. But the good thing is Brady's pasture to park his camper or van in is ready, 100%. And we can run a cord out to him for power. So, and RV parking. Roger heard. So I'm not just broadcasting exactly where it is because there isn't RV parking for anyone. But Roger, you are 100% welcome to come. And I'll let, yeah, van camping is the best. And we have lots of room for that. So that's the good thing. We have tons and tons of room for that. I'm very excited. Also, the shop will be, well, I say it's going to be done this year. Hopefully it should be. All signs are pointing to it getting started pretty soon. But as with everything these days, trying to find people to get work done, it's hard, especially because the good people are super, super busy and hard to get to start on things, but hopefully very soon. Crazy Eyes can keep Brady company out in the pasture. Absolutely. The goat. Love the goat. Jeremy Mullen just changed his name to Roger. That's so good. Oh, that is awesome. Good morning, Jesse. What's happening? How is Waco, Texas? It gotta be freaking hot right now. What questions you guys have? I shot a little video. I gotta get that done. I got so much editing to do. But anyway, the Bridgestone X31. It's right there. I'm touching the Bridgestone X31. Phenomenal tire. It's yeah. Oh man, the X31 front and rear were brilliant. Thoughts on fishing videos, or on me doing fishing videos, or on other videos of watching fishing? There's some guys I really enjoy. So I'm going to be borrowing / stealing some ideas from this guy. It's called the Huge Fly Fisherman, and he's hilarious. His name's Ben. Anyway, he's awesome, and he's got some great stuff. But he's a fly fisherman and has great. That guy's awesome. Hardiman Fly Fishing Adventures. I think it's Fly Fishing Adventures, or maybe it's Hardiman Fishing Adventures. Anyway, those guys are super cool. They've got a guy in Colorado and a guy back east. They collaborate on the same channel. So I love fishing videos, honestly. Fishing with Louisa. I've not seen that, Bruce. You're laughing, so that must be funny, but I don't know what that is. And Kim, I would imagine the X31s are back ordered. I actually have one set and two fronts right now, which is I'm psyched to have. I mean, I'll sell them very quickly. They're really good. So my tire is good, not the moose. Too hard. Yeah, my tire moose setup was really good. I got zero. I unfortunately cannot complain at all about my equipment. The reason I did not do better in the race is 100% on my shoulders. See, Jeff Benton, can you touch on what's required to ride in Colorado when coming from a different states? Registration. So as far as legally, all you need is a Colorado OHV sticker or registration, whatever you want to call it. We sell them out of state. They're $25.25 for out of state. Here's a good. That's. I'm glad you asked that, Jeff. Here's something that's very important. You do not need your VIN or title or proof of ownership or any of that crap for an out of state OHV registration for Colorado. At least not when you buy one from me. I sell them. I'm happy to. I think I sent. I think I sent you one, Eric. Didn't I? Didn't I send some to you last year? The I think I did. Anyway, I can ship them to you. I can also, um, you can get them online. I think you can get them online and have them shipped. But anyway, yeah, I have them in stock. You can roll up and we can just give you one. But yeah, that's all you need legally in Spark Arrestor, as Eric said. Anywhere on public land in this state, regardless of fire restrictions, requires a Spark Arrestor. Whoa, Roger Heard, did you see the thousands running backwards next year? La Paz to hmm, that that's an interesting situation, Roger. So La Paz to Ensenada. Crap. That has got me thinking. That's awesome. And I might have to try to figure out. So that's not this coming November, but the next one, I'm guessing, is what you mean. I might need to figure out how to make that happen. I need to figure out how to make this YouTube channel make more money so that I can afford to do crazy things like that. Or maybe some sort of crowdfunding thing where, I don't know. We need to figure that out. Guys, send me an email, morgan@highland-cycles.com, and I will plug it into the chat here in case anybody wants to. And if you have ideas of ways to raise the funds and make that happen, that would be awesome, because I need to race in Mexico again. So, Jeff, is that all that you needed? Let me know. Hopefully that's all you need. Let's see. Sean Daigle, what's going on? X31 rear, if it's for sale. Kim Jackson, what size? It's a 110 118, and yeah, it's for sale. I mean, yeah, to anyone. I know you already know this, but if I'm going to ship it, it's going to be kind of expensive, because my shipping is, I don't have free shipping on tires, and the margin's already crappy. But yeah, Kim, shoot me an email or a message, and it's yours until you say differently. So no worries. What other questions do you guys have? Questions about the race, questions about dirt bikes, questions about Montrose, Colorado, and how awesome it is. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Get rid of all the parts. Yeah, Mike Barnato. So, by the way, I have a few parts from Mike Barnato that he got from Mike Toulier, who, by the way, if you didn't hear already, the mailman, Carl Malone, has purchased KTM of Aspen. That's going to be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, Carl Malone of Utah Jazz fame has purchased KTM of Aspen. He's purchased a bunch of power sports stuff kind of around. I think all of it's been in Utah so far, but now it's moving into Colorado. Kind of weird. But yeah, that's an interesting situation. But Mike got a whole bunch of parts. So if you're looking for things for, like, I have an 85 rear wheel. I think that's a rear wheel, isn't it, Mike? Yeah. And then I got some Recluse clutch stuff. And anyway, whatever. Some of it's going to be for me. I found what did I find in there? A KDX 200 clutch. Boom. Thank you, Mike. That's for me. But yeah, what other questions you guys have? Thursday night ride, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. I have not put it up on the internet yet either. But Thursday night ride, we are going tonight up to the Cattle Guard on Davewood, and we're going to ride Clear Creek Trail and Paradox Trail. So be ready. It's going to be, it's going to be a little bit harder. We'll probably ride. Well, we'll see who shows up. And if the people who show up are competent, we will ride up Paradox. If it's not as strong a group, we'll ride down Paradox. When you determine that YZ450 was toast, do you ask for money up front before ordering all those parts on an old bike? I would think. Oh yeah, Bruce. I get all the money for the parts up front. In fact, it's over there. It's that actually. That one right there with the red grips. It I when I stand on it, it's locked up that tight. I ask for money up front before I even touch it. Like before I take anything apart, he gave us $200 to even tear it apart and tell him how much it's going to cost. By the way, for everything to fix everything on that bike, it was it's almost four or maybe just over 4 grand because it needs fork seals, chain sprockets, the motor, everything. So yeah, expensive. And yes, I get money for all full boat retail for all the parts up front because I've been stuck before. Mike Van Sluice, excuse me, adding water to no water coolant. Don't or don't do or what? Mike, if you have to, like if you've got Evans in your bike and you poke a hole or you somehow boil it, which takes a monumental effort, but and you patch it and you need to add some, just put water in it. It will not hurt anything. It just lowers the boiling point. That's all. Panther, you start reliability and heart rate. Um, I am not stoked on the Panthera. It's a long story about my old bike. It went to another customer, is now to another customer. The starts off of it. That turned out to be boom, a ton of money spent wrong. Yeah, then get more you only get more confident if you ride up Paradox. I agree. I want to ride up Paradox too. Blown YZ 450. How those things? Brady Metter. That's a great question. I think it's because it was never maintained ever. Two stroke would have been $900. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. YZ80 countershaft seal replaceable without teardown. I can't find all balls kit. So just, yeah, Mojave Mike, you can do that from the outside. You're just going to have to buy it from Yamaha. And hopefully they're available. I mean, I guess that's the big problem. A 1998 bike these days is getting kind of old, but surely it would be ready to go. Mike Barnado, why? Why did it blow up? I think that's what you're asking. I don't. Well, so the mechanical thing that happened was that the cam chain skipped time, the piston hit valves, did a lot, whatever. So it needs a crank. The crank, it needs everything. So that's what happened. I don't know why. Oh, E-start, why? It sucked, dude. It like from the get go. If you watch my videos, I had little problems. I got those all solved. And then when I sold the bike, the stator went out. Got that fixed. Then the starter went out. I think they got that fixed. And anyway, and it's off now. It just, yeah, yeah. That needs to be either engineered by a different company who is bigger and has more time to test, or by Yamaha. I don't know. Brady, what year was it? It's a 2010. You don't want it. This old guy had to take a few minutes off to say hello. Hey, Sean. There's much difference to fork seals. And is there much difference to doing fork seals in a Showa SF? I think separate functioning fork. No, sorry. No, they're pretty much the same. Just one side is there is separate functioning fork because one side is spring, one side is damping, which is what all the air forks are these days from KTM and stuff like that. So call Rock River. They probably have a complete engine. Okay, I will check. Thank you, Brady. I will give them a ring. I'll put them in touch with the guy because whatever. It's his thing. It's a 2010. I don't know if it's worth spending all that money because, like I said, the chassis needs a ton of love too. So I don't know how much money he's willing to spend. So we'll see. Two-stroke adventures. Thank you for watching my videos. I try to help out the dirt bike community as much as I possibly can because it's been very, very good to me. Let's see. Stock is best. So no E-start. Yeah, just no E-start on YZs, man. It the whole thing. It like when I first got it on there and I got all the problems solved and was using it, it was great. Not very long after that, it became a pain in the butt. Okay, so Brady makes a good point. Was that Sean? The separate functioning forks. So if you don't have, I forgot about that. The separate functioning forks. The spring side. The spring is this super burly, heavy duty spring because it's got to do the work of two springs, and it. If you don't have the right tools to take that thing apart, you absolutely can jack up the bottom rung because you can't get it together. I've actually done it without the. We have the tool now, but we've done it without the tool back in the. I did it back in the day by myself, and it's sketchy at best. And I've never botched. I've never actually ruined anything, but I've definitely been on the wrong side of some really sketchy rigging that I thought might come apart and hurt me, but it didn't. So it was good. Um, but yeah, I forgot about that, and I should mention that. But the mechanics of doing the seals isn't hard at all. It's just the same. But yeah, spring compressor tool is really really important unless you want to. You're gambling like I was. Guys, getting pretty close to 8 o'clock. What other questions? We take a few more questions here if you have them. Yeah, like I said, Spring Creek Paradox tonight going to be awesome. It's gotten dry again. It has stopped raining up on the plateau, unfortunately, so that's good. Oh, Death March, guys, September 10th. I will get more information on the internet here soon. I should do that today. I should make a note and get that done today. Roger Heard. Next race is Monta Vista, Weeby slash RMEC. It's co-sanctioned over in Monta Vista, so back near where we were, very close to actually. And it's a great race. It's a what do they call it? It's like a sprint enduro, really. It's an enduro, but it's like well, not a sprint enduro. I forget. It's one lap. It's a hair scramble lap, and you just do it like 6 times. I think the A's and B's do it 6 times, C's do it 4 times, and you line up on your minute, you go, and then you come and you got to line back up on your minute and go, and so restart. There you go. That's what it's called. So yeah, and yeah, so that's the next race is Labor Day. Excited. Freshman Forks in the 2020 KTM 450. Jeremy Mullen. Sorry that we are too far away. I completely understand, but Jeremy, if you're at all considering a revalve and making them super sexy, if you haven't already, consider that. Put them in a box, gun case, something like that. Ship the whole rig out, forks and shock to us. We can make them super rad, and it'll be awesome. Ooh, Mark Payne, how's my throttle control at the race? I felt like my throttle control was really, really good. Really good. Because I really only made 2 mistakes all weekend. Where I crashed. I mean, I made other little mistakes, but I got hung up on some stuff or whatever. But only 2 crashes. I got crashed into by a Sea Rider, which sucked. I don't count that as my fault. But only 2 crashes that were my fault. And I felt really good about my throttle control, which is probably why I didn't it's why I did as well as I did, but not better, because I was really trying to just be smooth and not make mistakes, which is good because you stay off the ground, therefore faster overall, whatever. But I wasn't taking many chances, which is good. There you go. TBT. Thank you, Brady. I'm sorry. Fishing time, Mike P. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, Jeremy, I don't know where you are. But yeah, if there's a TBT location close to you, go to them. And if you go to tbtracing.com, they have all the locations listed. You can find the closest one and ship your stuff there. Last year we did not catch the Sea Riders. This year we did. Bummer. Mike Barnato, I agree. The Sea Rider catching situation was a bit of a thing, especially on day 1. Whew. Yeah. Brady Metter, what's the next big ride? The next big ride's the Death March, man. After that, the next big ride, the World, which is going to come back this coming year. I have to talk to Ruth and confirm 100%, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be mile markers in Arizona again, because that place is so much fun and just unlimited amount of single track. And so I need to get out there and explore more, and it's not too terribly far away, and it's warm in the winter and all that good stuff. So be on the lookout, internet, for Ride the World Series of Awesome. This is episode 6. should be down in Arizona. Nothing. Then also, I mean, not right the world, but we are coming to the Gold Rush. Going to be awesome. Can't wait. All right, guys, it's 8:01. I have got to boogie because I got lots of work to do. Zach and Lander are going to be here soon. They're going to yell at me if I don't get things done. Who's the Islander? I need to get to Vancouver Island. Yeah, I don't know what your rules are there in Canada, but I'm not vaccinated and I'm not getting vaccinated. So if that's still a requirement, I ain't coming. No offense. But I love you guys so much. Punk Rock Club, I love you the most. Everybody who watches the end of these videos, all the videos, is the Punk Rock Club, and you are my favorite people. I'm playing favorites 100. You better get boosted. What do you mean? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's not happening. Anyway, I love you all so very much. I thank you for joining us for this lovely episode of the Gospel of Two Wheels. And as always, I hope you get out and spread the Gospel of Two Wheels. And I desperately hope that what we're doing here at Highland Cycles is inspiring you guys to work on, but more importantly, get out and ride your dirt bikes!